What's up, everybody? I don't really know how to start this because it's been way too fucking long since I've done a YouTube video, but
YouTube is overrated.
It can be. Anyway, this is my channel, of course. If you don't know who I am, I
don't know why you're here if you don't know who he is. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
They're here for me.
They're here for Buddy.
I mean, have you seen
This
him?
is Buddy, BWP943 on Instagram, and this is Colin. You can follow him on, what do you want? Blazing Colin 272 on Instagram if you want.
Yeah.
I'm Wild Seth Squatch on Instagram. I'll put all these up here if you care. I don't know if you care
We
or
can
not.
just get rid of mine. That's fine. Get out of here.
But we had this idea. I had this idea that right before the Daytona 500 we would do a long. Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
I
see.
okay.
I see the recording.
Okay, it is. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought
I have to cut that one out.
Yeah, restart.
fuck it.
Restart.
We'll keep going. That was too funny.
Cut.
I swear to God, I could not see the. Anyway,
He's blind. He needs glasses. We apologize for him. Do not
I
hold
do,
it against.
though.
Don't hold it against
I
us.
swear to
he
God.
does. Driving with him at night is terrible.
yeah.
Driving with him at night is awful,
I
buddy.
know. I rode back with y'all from Darlington.
I drove most of that.
He drove
I thought I
most
was
of it.
gonna die.
Well, we couldn't put you in there because you could have been drunk.
I was. Yes.
Yeah. So.
I thought I did an exceptional job for 3:30 in the morning.
I forgot it was you.
Let me just say, I thought I did an
You didn't
exceptional
notice we
job.
pulled over in the fucking middle of the road and.
Oh well, yeah. I was talking about when he was driving.
Oh.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. I was
Scared
asleep.
shit.
I was asleep during that, thank God. And then that's
okay.
what actually got us home.
Tyler was gonna kill you.
When?
we pulled onto the highway and like I don't know.
I was that fucking bad? I was that bad and you guys let me drive that far without telling me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, he was drunk. He couldn't say anything, and
Yeah.
Tyler.
I was that bad. You
didn't.
let me drive that far.
I was asleep.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Here's
We
the
talked
backstory.
about. We talked about glasses.
It's further down on the list. We got.
I said-
shit.
It isn't even on the list, but
I
we have
said-
to bring it up now because
I
I'm
said-
not leaving this.
Well, I said glasses.
For the
that's what
record,
brought it up.
we fucked up big time. We decided
These
that-
two. These two.
Yeah,
Don't
we
bring me into
decided-
that.
We decided we were going to leave at 6:30 in the fucking morning to go down to Darlington.
That.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that early.
No, it was 8.
It was like 7.
7. It was 7 when we got to the
Dude,
Bojangles.
seven.
9. It got to the track at 10.
We bought.
If we got to the
we
track
bought
at
beer
9,
at that gas station, and that dude sold me that beer, and he was like, I shouldn't have done that. It's not past 12 on a Sunday."
yeah, forgot about
We
that.
we won't give names or locations
Yeah,
so no one gets
yeah.
in trouble. But
Anyway, no, but we decided it was going to be a great idea to leave 7. We'll say 7. I think
the first time.
Yeah, but we stayed the night the first time.
No.
Yeah, we stayed the night. We went in 2016 and we stayed the
could've
night.
stayed the night.
We could have, but we didn't. And then
Yeah, that was a
we
lie.
came. Oh, not really, because I had to go to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we had to get
That-
the fuck up.
that
Oh
that
yeah.
night?
early.
So did Tyler.
Yeah, I had to be at work.
Scheduled- I was a dick and scheduled him for 11 the next morning.
You're an
Anyway,
ass.
and then
You're an ass.
for a race that doesn't start till 6:30 in the evening, and then we left when 1 o'clock,
12.
12. We left around 12. to try and
We
get
left
back.
the track at 12. Didn't get to the
And
highway till
Let me tell
12:30.
y'all, it was nothing short of 148 degrees.
It was hot.
It was
It was
bad.
It gave
hotter.
it
was
the Indy
bad.
500 a run for its
It
money.
did, and the Indy 500 was the
absolutely-
hottest in its record.
Yeah.
It
Recorded history.
It was hotter
bad.
than the devil's left nut in wool underwear in the middle of Alabama
That
in July.
honestly, that's an accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
I'm on board with that comparison.
It
All
was, It was hot.
Anyway,
Fuck South Carolina.
just
now
the
we just
pause.
killed
Just the pause.
an entire entire portion.
And click X. All right.
All right.
Good job.
Anyway, the point of this is we wanted to do long-form discussion on the state of NASCAR, as broad of a topic as that may be.
We're gonna be here a while.
We are
Some
going to be
big
here a while.
Fancy words for we're gonna be.
We're going to be
a while.
here a long fucking time. We have a list of things that don't
It's not that long
include.
of a list.
Yeah, but
But
each topic is at least 15 minutes of discussion.
Don't.
Yeah, whatever. We're not going to time this, or I mean, technically the camera's timing this, but we don't care.
Yeah, we're not looking.
So I've been curious because I have had a very, very specific thought about this current plate package, and I wanted to discuss that first and foremost, because I fucking despise the current plate package and cup.
What about it don't you like? Yes, that was meant to be as manufactured as it was. Please,
terrible.
continue.
About as manufactured as this fucking rules package we're about to have.
Oh my god. We're going to get to that later, the current 2019 rules package. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But, yeah, I'm curious what you all think, because I think it's pitiful. Any plate package... Stop farting, you fucker. He has been farting all fucking night. I swear, we're sitting there watching
I'm
Xfinity
telling you
race.
what I think of the fucking plate package.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's better.
That's the answer. Next question.
Good recovery, buddy. No, but, you know, it's just any plate package where you can't pass, or it's so... I mean, I like race cars being tough to drive, don't get me wrong. That's why I've loved the new...
Chase Elliott passed.
Yeah, Chase Elliott passed.
Yeah, but he's damn good.
It's just...
Well,
and then... Well,
gotta be fucking good then.
you do have to be good.
You have
and
to be good, but...
I don't have a problem with having a package where you do need to be good to get anything done. That doesn't bother me.
No.
And that's why the last year's
But
package
then
didn't
again-
bother me as much as some people. But
Yeah.
there's got to be a middle ground between tough to drive and able to pass.
And ridiculous.
Because
Yeah.
the race either turns into Talladega last year, where you have 4 cars
Holy shit.
way up here and everybody else is in a single file line, and then you end up with Daytona in July, where
Well, yeah.
17 cars maybe finished without significant
I don't even think it was
damage.
that much.
No, it wasn't. It,
wasn't
was like
even-
17 finish period.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 finish period, and
It's
like
just-
and like the back like freaking 8 had like a bunch of tape all over them. It was ridiculous.
I hated the Daytona July race with a passion.
Well, okay, if we're gonna be honest about that one, that was just one driver being really, really stupid.
Well, not really.
On multiple occasions.
I mean, he caused 2 wrecks.
But
Stenhouse
correct.
caused 2 wrecks. There were way more than 2 wrecks in that race.
Yeah.
But he caused the ones that were the big wrecks. But at the same time,
Oh, no, man, he caused 3, right?
was it? No, it was 2. It was 2.
Didn't he cause 1 at the end?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
'Cause he got wrecked himself.
He wrecked.
He
That's
wrecked-
what happened.
Okay. But he didn't really cause a big
But
wreck.
to the same point, it's the package that forces him to drive
Like
the
a
way.
fucking lunatic.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Yeah.
Because you have to do those certain
Yeah.
moves to even get past anyone. You can't just outright pass someone.
Yeah.
And so the package forces him to drive like a fucking dumbass.
Well, and here's the thing.
And-
It's like, back in the day, you know, you had guys like Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte, Dale Jarrett, guys like that, and Senior for that matter, that knew how to calm the fuck down.
Yep.
And, you know, knew...
Now, they did
What
run
the-
single file.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
but they knew, like,
But they didn't wait
how
till
to not
half
make the sport look
They
like
didn't wait.
a bunch of
See,
bullshit.
yeah, and we've had this problem recently where,
We don't have nobody like that.
well, it'll either be, plate racing will either be a shit show all the way through, or they will wait till half a lap to go,
Yeah.
and then tear up 30 cars.
That's why...
There's nothing interesting about that, to me, at least.
It's the same shit over and over again.
I mean,
That's why the,
people complained about the 2016 Daytona 500
that
or the
was one of the
2015.
best
I loved that race.
races. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no problem with
It was
that.
the most naturally...
Mm-hmm. There is absolutely
Well,
nothing wrong with a
500 in a
race.
while.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with a race naturally playing out with but
here's the thing.
as few cautions as possible. There's nothing wrong with that.
We're out here racing. We're not out here wrecking.
No.
That's
Not supposed
we
to.
go to a race, not a wreck.
And
It's just- it's not a
who's that a quote from?
I just made that up.
Oh, sure.
it's a Buddy Polly quote.
Buddy Polly 2019. I almost said 2018.
I probably said it in 20.
You probably said that in 2017 too.
Yeah, probably 2017.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
But, yeah, I don't. What was I talking about? Fuck.
Shit shows, naturally playing out race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And NASCAR fans, first of all, NASCAR's gotta get away from the fucking casual fan. It is gotta stop.
Oh yeah.
There is, I think David Land mentioned this. There is no such thing as a fucking casual racing fan. You either jump in. Yeah, but like you could watch it.
I can watch every week. I just choose not to.
You just don't watch. You just don't watch sports.
If
all the time.
everybody's a casual fan, it's gonna be too. It's gonna look like the grandstand, spotty and you know. Yeah.
And you know what? If you have to downsize a little bit, that's fine. But you have to keep your product.
Oh yeah.
Comparable. They've kept trying to push and push and push and push technology or whatever they're doing to these race cars. I still don't understand how that costs so fucking much.
I mean,
that's a whole other story.
They're trying to hold everything in a strainer.
Mm-hmm.
Hold everything together. They just need to let some shit fall through, and whatever sticks, keep that and build on it.
Well, and see, and we talked about. He just mentioned the cost, and and you just said how strict they are about it. I liked your idea you gave to me a couple weeks ago or whatever. You said, go with what IndyCar does. Just give them a model. That's the car they have.
For now. Until we can build it back up.
And you just put your engine in it, which granted is still to the specs we wanted as NASCAR.
But just in the interest of keeping costs down.
Yeah, because then it wouldn't put the teams in building X $1 million cars, because apparently that's how much they cost nowadays.
I mean, you might as well go run Formula 1 if you're going to spend that much.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not, obviously not exactly. Formula 1 costs a fuck of a lot more than that, but there's also a lot more money in Formula 1. They actually have countries. I mean, for a while they had Venezuela running a team. Of course it was shit, because Venezuela can't do anything right. But
you know, we weren't going to go there. But
we've lost all our South Carolina viewers, and now we just lost all of our Latin America.
What, all two? Yeah. All two of them?
Both of them? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, one pager over. Jim Bob Thornton.
Jim Bob Cooter. Oh.
Alright, get out of it.
Speaking of, I was really hoping Jim Bob Cooter got a head coaching gig in the NFL. But
this is the wrong channel for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so we all...
It's the wrong channel for that.
We all agree that...
We like winners in this room.
Ooh.
Oh.
That stung. Actually, it didn't, because I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, I lied. I give a lot. God. Don't get me started on football.
Right, anyway,
we're not going to.
Yeah, we're not.
No, yeah, we're not going to.
Alright, so that leads us pretty much seamlessly into the 2019 rules package, which we haven't seen in a race, but we've seen in the Las Vegas test.
Can you let out a little fart?
Hold on, we gotta wait for Buddy to fart to explain how bad the package is.
Dude, I had 3 Taco Bells brewed before I got off work tonight.
That explains it.
Can we for real just sit here and talk for 10 minutes and fast forward it? It'd be like nobody. I feel like that'd be so funny in like post to do something like that. I don't know why.
Colin.
Get a hold
Take
of
a
yourself.
5.
Yeah.
Take a 5.
Alright, Colin's gonna go
oh shit.
take a 5er. I don't know.
5 out of
Anyway,
energy, please.
Rules package 2019.
God.
You've seen the Las Vegas test.
Yes,
What did you think? Colin, have you seen the Las Vegas test footage?
All I saw was them going single-filedly down the front stretch, and I was like, huh. And I was like,
At 175
I was
miles
like,
an
bet
hour.
that was the rest of it.
Yep. That was basically it.
That's
I think the 3-car tried to
Can't
make a
wait to
pass.
see the
I literally didn't have to watch it. I was like, okay.
The reiteration of IROC that we're about to see this year.
Yeah. Really? Like, already? Okay. Turn that down a little. Okay. IROC.
Yeah. I watched some IROC races, and I was like, hey, that's what it's going to be like, probably.
Pretty much, I guess.
A little bit.
Yeah. Probably
Maybe
worse,
not
though.
the same. Yeah,
Less
worse.
passing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. It'd be really funny to me. Honest to God, it would be fucking hilarious to me if this NASCAR does this to increase passing and close racing, and nobody can pass. I think
they won't be able to.
If Atlanta, whoever qualifies on the pole, just leads like the whole race.
That would be very fitting.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be very fitting.
And wins by like a second, so it's like, oh, it was close.
Yeah, because he was right here the entire time.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't leave.
I think that would just... See, I'm just wondering, I wish NASCAR, if they wanted to try this, fine. Go ahead. Give it a go. Whatever.
You did.
But, admit that if it sucks halfway through the season, you go, okay, fuck this. Get rid of the tapered spacers.
I don't know if you can do that halfway through a season.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I guess. I don't know.
They put the damn spoilers
The
back
thing-
on the cars.
Honestly, the thing that bugs me is that we all who were at the All-Star race in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
who watched it on TV, the dumbasses who commentated it, I don't think I really know a single actual fan that was like, wow, that was great. I really wish NASCAR would do that for an entire season as their actual rule package.
That's not true. There were a lot
There
of
were a
them.
lot of people
There
who said
were
that.
a lot.
Not
Yeah.
one that I met. I can tell you right now, not one that I met.
If this was the result every time, then yes.
I think
I'd
it'd
be
serve
a fan.
NASCAR right if it was.
It would. It would. And I'm going to agree with I mean, honestly.
I think this is a reaction to the fact that the 4 and the 18 won so much last year. So if the 4 and the
Yeah.
8... I wish the 4 and the 18 would just both win 18 races.
I think
That would be hilarious.
That'd be fucking
That would
great.
be-
It
that
just
would be-
serve
that would be
NASCAR
hilarious.
right.
As long as Harvick won Homestead.
Sure, I don't care.
I honestly, at that point, I don't care either.
It would just serve them right if the same two drivers just won everything.
I mean,
Fuck it. Why not? How could it get any worse?
Well, who led that test for a lot of it? Wasn't Kyle?
Kozlowski.
Oh, okay.
At least the video. And he pulled away a little bit.
Kyle was the one bitching.
well, yeah, because that's
Do you
exactly.
blame
Because,
him? Is he wrong?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm just saying.
I mean, because that's exactly what happened at the All-Star race. Kevin Harvick got out front, got away. No one could catch him.
Why did he even fall back to begin with? He pitted
Who?
Harvick in the All-Star race.
He didn't start at the front.
No, he
Yeah, but he
didn't.
won stage 1, and then he didn't win stage 2.
He battled his way up there, and then off
And then
of
he won
pits.
stage 3,
I
and
don't-
then the race.
I don't know. He's got the Cabbage Patch Kids for his crew, so, I mean.
Yeah, they are pretty shit.
Let's be exactly. And then it's Kevin.
I
Harvick and
don't.
Kevin
I think the
Harvick.
only pit crew of a top-ish team that's worse than Harvick's has got to be Larson's.
Yes, that's yeah. That's the
But
truth.
that's another topic for maybe 3 hours from now. I don't know. But so I don't know. I don't know really what to say about this package.
I've
anymore.
kinda
I mean, we
kept my
haven't
mouth
seen it.
shut.
We haven't seen it in a race yet. I'm not gonna completely knock it before we even see it in a race. And I guess
I
if
have
it
low
could-
expectations.
if it could be decent anywhere, it would be somewhere with as rough of a surface as Atlanta
Sliding around.
Or
It-
Michigan.
or Michigan. I think Michigan and
Nah.
Fontana at least will be entertaining.
Yeah.
As big as they are, and as big as
It's
as
just
big of a
gonna
run as you
kill-
can get.
It's going to kill the short tracks. And
Well, if they're
very
not running
close.
that at the short tracks.
Or, well, you said... or
Anything
I guess
under
the
a mile.
Roval.
They-
That's
they-
what we were talking about earlier.
If they, yeah, that's speaking of. If they do as I've seen, and it wasn't an official source, and I hope they test it. If they're gonna run that at the Roval, the 550 package,
It's gonna be terrible.
it's gonna be terrible. They're not gonna
Watch
have.
them, like, not, and then we just look like a bunch of jackasses for talking.
Yeah, so if it's not the case and they end up running the 750 package, then fine. I mean, I'm not gonna applaud NASCAR for, making the smart decision. Actually, I should, because they've done a lot of stupid shit recently. So maybe I should applaud them for doing
I just
don't.
I just honestly don't know why they look at last year's Roval race and say, well, let's change it.
I think we should
I
put
don't-
900 horsepower back in the damn things.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Well, I mean, it's still there.
I agree,
They just got the
as a-
tapered space.
As a still hearted Jimmy Johnson fan, I'd love to see that because that's when he shined, and I'm like,
Well,
I would love to see that.
Well, as a Larson fan, he led more laps than anybody in the race. So yeah, I'd love to see that.
The Pinty's series, they're probably the closest I've seen to the old Gen 5. Well, they are Gen 5s. I don't know what the hell I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That's what I hope they're going towards in 2021.
I think it's
Yeah.
2021 is
21.
the early date.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's 2021. See, now the problem is what I've...
And put more horsepower back in.
Yeah, the problem is it looks like they're not going to put more horsepower back in them. They're going to build them with smaller engines.
Listen, Seth, that's a long time from now.
It's Not as long as you think.
2 years.
I know.
Now,
That's 2 years. That's
you
pretty
can
close.
you can do a smaller engine with less horsepower, right? As long as they've got the torque backing them with the tapered spacers. I mean, you noticed it as soon as they put the tapered spacers on, they don't get off the corner as well as they used to.
They don't do anything as
I
well
noticed
as
it really at the
any of rest of
Roval
it.
when they come through the chicane to the start finish line.
Well, like when
In
they would
the
come back
Xfinity
when they
race.
would come back onto the big track. When they would come back onto the big track, whatever turn that was, 9 or whatever,
Yeah.
they would come up and you just don't have that much.
So I noticed it off the chicane with the Xfinity cars, how much the Cup cars pulled them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's what
Yeah.
our
So if
Cup
the-
package is going to be everywhere, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because how cool is it seeing someone mash the gas and back in,
Yeah.
come out from under them, and they got to drive the damn things for once.
Well, it's like when they first went to the low downforce package. So 2016, obviously they'd gone to the tapered spacer already, but when they first did the low downforce package, it was before anybody really figured out how to dial in all the side force they put into them last year and the year before. That race was one of my favorites. The 2016 Atlanta race. Those cars were sliding all around, and what? It was great. The racing was absolutely great in my opinion. That is as good as I think it's gotten. But what happened? Everybody complained. They didn't wreck at all. There weren't any cautions. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Okay? If you have a race where everybody's sliding around and drivers are actually racing each other for 325 almost continuous laps and you bitch about it,
Was that the one where...
fuck off. That's all I know.
I know Johnson won, but was
Jimmy
that the
won.
one where...
Harvick should have won that race.
Yeah, that was the one where
I
they
think.
were on the tire strategy, and Harvick was either running him down or Jimmy ran him down. But then they had a fucking green-white checkered, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, so
But-
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it didn't, but it
Jimmy
stabilized.
Jimmy
Didn't
probably
They got
probably played
Harvick
strategy.
got to yeah, well they played strategy, but
Right.
the race was able to naturally play out like that.
Yeah.
I mean, until the green white checkered because of whatever the fuck happened.
Probably Jeffrey Earnhardt.
That's a sore subject around me. I don't know.
Well, like, and you're saying that everyone bitched and moaned that there was no cautions and wrecks, and you said it earlier. They don't come to wreck. They come to race.
They should.
The thing is that what are the more exciting races? Daytona twice a year, because there's a lot of close racing and wrecks
Depends on who you are, though.
for the casuals.
Oh, well, yeah.
Talladega, close, fast wrecks. They went away with
fall
the.
racing
here's-
never.
They went away from
Fall
not the-
race was not close.
No, not at all.
No.
Normally is. NASCAR is probably really pissed about that. But anyway,
Yeah,
and that's
like,
what
"You
they're
can't do that."
and that's what they're doing. They're making it to where it's less out of the driver's hands of what you can really do.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
Which is funny.
this is what you can do. Do your best with it. Not
Which
okay.
is so
just here's
funny
your
to
card.
me because the last big change we had in Aero package, it was marketed as putting it back into the driver's hands.
Yeah.
And that was like the big deal. And obviously it didn't quite work out because all the teams, the engineers really figured it out.
Yeah.
And it needed to be changed. But I think it might just be a car thing. The Gen 6 really hasn't been great. It just hasn't.
You bring up a good point with the, teams being able to dial in, setups and shit. Because some of the best Gen 6 races was 2013 when they first put it out. And
Which
I
one?
feel
Because
like-
I hated that season.
I
I thought that season
thought California was a good one.
California was really good.
I thought Phoenix was pretty good when
The
Edwards
first
won.
one,
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
talking about early in the season.
yeah, it got worse as it went along.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the season got worse as it went along.
Um,
And then they added more downforce in 2014, and actually that worked. That was actually pretty good most of the season. I mean, you had a few duds, you had your Michigans, but yeah,
Chicagoland, though.
that was awesome.
That was a great race.
Yeah, and that was toward the end of the
Homestead
season.
was a good race.
And those were all at the end of the season.
And not obviously. But
Obviously, you loved Homestead, but
yeah, but it was still a good race.
I mean, if you go back and watch it, these guys are side drafting each other. Like Larson and Jeff Gordon and Keselowski and Harvick, they're all side drafting the
we
fuck out
totally
of each other.
contradicted ourselves because we were like, yeah, 14 was great. And then we were like, oh yeah, the low downforce package was also
Well, yeah. But the difference is I think the low downforce package would have been even better if we had had no tapered spacer.
Yeah.
So the low downforce package, was good for, what, half a season? And then everybody figured it out?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it comes back. It started with the whole cautions thing. And really, I don't like races with a lot of cautions. I can't stand it. I had no problem with Martinsville only having 4 cautions last year in the spring.
Yeah.
It did not bother
That's
me.
impressive to me.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
only
have it- I don't have
a track
as
like
much
that,
of a-
especially.
I don't have as much of a problem with having a lot of cautions if it's because
Hard racing.
exactly Darlington 2015 had a lot of cautions because the cars were a handful to drive, and that was it. They
That's
just-
what-
Was that
so-
the year? Was that the year that Jimmy spun it like 3 times?
yeah.
Was
I think
it?
so. I think so. That was the year Jimmy spun it like 3 times on his own back in
Joey
27.
Logano's dad was sitting behind
Some
me.
dumbass
And-
reason
yeah.
he kept spinning out.
And when he spun Jimmy out, and this is when I couldn't stand Jimmy, and I guess the tides have turned a little bit.
Just a
But,
little bit.
little wee bit there.
Yeah,
The
he's
face
far
the
from-
face recognition picks up the face every now and then too. If you,
Yeah, he's,
It does, yeah.
he's far from done jackasses. But I fist bumped Joey's dad when he spun Jimmy.
Tom Logano just seems
He's
like a
a
prick to me.
He is. He
Yeah.
was a prick.
Yeah, he still is.
still
But
is.
what were we talking about? Cautions.
15,
cautions.
yeah, cautions in hard
Cautions,
racing.
breed cautions from.
They
What
do,
I-
but my
VW.
problem is people complain about caution, or people don't complain about cautions. They complain about
No
no
cautions.
cautions. But you ever watch a race with like 20 cautions?
Yeah.
Half the race is
Daytona
spent going
fucking
50.
Sucks.
Yeah, half the race is spent going 50 miles an hour. I will watch a single car train at the top of Daytona for 100 laps any day before I watch that.
I
It's
will
so
say
fucking
that
boring.
that race, 2013 fall race at Talladega.
That was awful.
That was really awful, but I do. The suspense was killing me.
What, because Junior was second?
Well, yeah, but
Or
just like
It is
because I
suspenseful.
guess that was still kind of new to the whole riding around the top.
Well, I
deal.
mean, they did that
'Cause
in
they-
2007. Jeff Gordon had him lined up on the top.
Yeah,
in
but that was because of
2007.
tire wear, kind of.
In the spring race?
Wait, what are we? Oh, we're talking about you were
Spring
talking
race
about
Talladega.
I was thinking of the 500.
Oh.
But yeah,
No.
no, yeah.
They
But-
were lined up mostly on the bottom in the 500 that year, weren't they?
07.
Either way, see, people
Yeah, I don't.
are so short-sighted. We've had, if you look at like the 98 Daytona 500, they're lined up single file on the bottom. For some reason, I guess that makes it different.
The trucks.
I don't really
used
know.
to do that a lot, and
Yeah.
so did Xfinity.
You're not gonna race 4 wide with 120 laps to go in the Daytona 500.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're not.
It just logically doesn't make sense.
And
Why
people-
would you do that?
People in the stage racing doesn't change that either. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, you want to
You
win
get-
a stage.
You get a little antsy at the end of a stage. That's about it.
If you're in the top, what, 4 maybe? It's the Daytona 500. You're not going to put yourself in. You're not going to put yourself. You're not gonna-
Five
Two
out of
guys super rad.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Other
put-
than, I don't think most drivers are going to put themselves in a super tight, tough situation at the end of stage 2 in the Daytona 500. Okay, because nobody cares who won the stage.
They've kind of proved that statement wrong because they wrecked. Like,
Well, no, I
They
mean,
wrecked
no.
one time. I
No,
think. It was
literally
just
last year they rode around the top of the track for the entire second stage.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blaney
because it was
Blaney
big wreck at
led
the
Blaney
end of the
led
first stage.
Blaney led it. Truex was second, and they went around the entire track for all of stage 2 on the top lane, just driving around.
And why? Because it's not worth it.
Because they don't care. They didn't care. It's like we're just driving. They literally were just driving. So third stage started. Shit went downhill.
I guarantee.
Immediately.
I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee that most
But-
of this season is going to be like that.
It is. A lot of it's gonna be just
Because it's going to be about
Guys
risk versus
driving.
reward. If you have to be in a position to win the race at the end. If you wreck, you're obviously not in a position to win the race at the end.
And that's the kind of fabricated BS that NASCAR is kind of created. There's no natural flow of the race anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they call cautions for stupid shit that like no one ever sees, and like, oh yeah, let's bring them back together.
They've gotten better at that, I think.
But years ago they were really bad at that.
They were. It got so bad that Dale Jr. had to call him out on it. Ironically, it sort of curtailed after that.
David Land brought up a good point one time. He said the stages wouldn't be so bad if they didn't throw cautions.
Yep. I have no problem with awarding consistency throughout the season. That does not bother me.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
In
fact, I like it a lot, but I would like it a lot more if we didn't have a friggin' playoff system.
Yeah.
Because playoff system is, I mean, unless you're like 12.
If you don't have a playoff system, though, get rid of the stages.
I think keep them. Just don't throw yellows. Because then you absolutely know who is the best throughout the entire season. They were the best consistently throughout the race.
Which is
always.
Which is what was so impressive about the 78 and 17 is that he had 60 accrued playoff points or something stupid like that going into Martinsville, or whatever it was.
At least
something ridiculous like that. It's like
whatever it was.
I don't know. Sometimes that's racing.
Absolutely. See, it's like
we were watching Unrivaled.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Earnhardt gaining on Gordon back in '95 and how he'd done that before.
Mm-hmm.
But the stages and getting points in the middle of the race, that doesn't happen. I get, but
I mean it's another way to accrue points that NASCAR is saying here's another handout to get some more points.
Well, and it doesn't.
Here's another way you can it
doesn't make that much difference unless you're gonna win the regular season championship.
Yeah.
The top 10 point thing doesn't really matter to you.
Yeah.
It's the reason they'll give away points at Sonoma.
Yeah.
Because you need to pit before the caution comes out.
We'll see, and at the same time, with their whole stages and their whole win and you're in, and then the last race is the final showdown thing, it makes it to where one guy can't just be like, it really all spurs from Jimmy Johnson winning so many championships, especially the 5 in a row, but winning just so many in general. Is they're like he's able to just be really good most of the year and just show up the last 10 races and just perform really well and be way out ahead of everyone. Where all he has to do is finish 27th at Homestead.
You can still do that.
Well, it's like, no. What you can do now is you can pull an Eric Jones and pull a fucking plate win out of your ass and show up in the playoffs, and it's like, okay, now you gotta just be there. Now you're just there. It's like how is that fair? How is that fair to anyone else who might have actually put forth the effort and been there?
Take Ryan Newman out of the equation, but the winning you're in thing, it hadn't really come into play as far as the champion.
Well,
for the most part, I mean,
15.
What? Don't get me started on fucking 15.
No, I'm going more towards Joey Logano.
In 15?
Did he not? Where was he at? Am I wrong on that?
Top 5.
Joey
was one of the best guys in the.
No, I know, but was he in the Final Four?
No.
Exactly. Because that whole winning you're in shit, all of a sudden he gets wrecked, and it's like now he's in a really, really shitty position.
I was talking about as far as like an Austin Dillon or an Eric Almirola.
Yeah, I mean you have to be
from 14.
You have to be fucking. You have to be a lunatic to think that Austin Dillon had any place in the championship fight last season.
Why do we even have this?
I mean, what did he have? 2 top 5s before then? I mean, I think he got a couple during the playoffs, but he was already out.
I don't know. And what's the point of having it if they're not even going to be a factor?
It's worthless.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It goes back to... this goes back to Darlington last year. I think I said this then.
Oh, God.
Well, It has nothing to do with the end of the race.
We don't take what he said during that race for much. Because
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the end of the race. It's the 42 put a whooping on the field the whole race. I mean, nobody was within like half a straightaway of him most of the race.
Yeah. I mean, he was one of 3 cars on the lead lap.
I go on, and I knew this was going to happen, but I go on social media, and it's just, oh my God, this race is so boring. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. That's sports for you. It happens from time to time. You get a blowout in football. You get a race where 6 guys are on the lead lap and somebody's a straightaway ahead of the other guy.
We get hockey games where it's 7-1. I mean,
that's sports.
It's gonna happen.
There was a college basketball game the day of recording this that was UNC versus Wake Forest, was it not?
95-59. Or
that's
57.
That's college basketball. That's like that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen very often.
Thing about NASCAR trying to go towards the casual fan, they're trying to, real racing fans are going to realize not every race is going to be a fucking barn burner.
Yep.
But they're trying to sell it as it is, and when it's not, these fans aren't going to stick.
And here's the problem
and so that's why they're trying to create this rules package.
Yeah. But here's the thing is now, even if this rules package works exactly how NASCAR wants it to, it's like every race is just super close. You have side-by-side finishes every other week. It cheapens it.
Yeah.
It's not worth fuck all anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like what made Chicagoland so special last year? We hadn't seen anything like it.
The green checkered.
Oh wait, it didn't happen.
There wasn't one. Oh yeah.
Because the race played out naturally. I still don't know how Kyle Busch got in the lead, but he did under green somehow. Still got lost on that one, pit strategy or something. But it played out naturally. And then Larson screwed up and tried to slide job.
Slide job.
Slide job. Slide job.
Slide job.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Dale Jr. is commentating as a national treasure.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
He reminds me, people are like, he sounds like DW. He does not sound like DW. Junior reminds me more of like Benny Parsons. Benny Parsons would be like,
he gets so excited.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's like the sweetest thing you've ever seen.
Junior's call at the end, the Roval, is just the greatest thing. Oh, he's spinning! He's spinning! Oh, Truex is gone! And then Rick Allen's like, Ryan Blaney! God.
Damn.
If I can hop back to Chicagoland.
What were we talking about?
If I can hop back to Chicagoland for a second, I think one of the best things about that race is at the very end of it, they're out of their cars. Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson.
There.
And they're like, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're talking about how fun that finish was.
And
there's two guys that love racing.
Fans are going nuts. Whether they're booing or cheering, they're going nuts.
Absolutely.
That's something Earnhardt always said. Exactly. He said, I don't care if they're booing or cheering as long as I'm getting a reaction.
Exactly. In fact, we probably would benefit from having at least one more guy like Kyle Busch. I think we're close. Yeah. If Harvick keeps winning at the rate he has, we're going to be close. People are going to be like, fuck Harvick.
Just again.
Which people already are to an extent, but, it's not exactly the same.
And another thing is, go back and look at those races back in early 2000s when Dale Jr. would take the lead and you could hear the crowd just erupt.
Well, the camera would start shaking, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Chase Elliott nowadays.
It doesn't even...
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not close.
It's not even close. And
9 times out of 10.
The crowd was going nuts at Martinsville when Chase took the lead in 17, but nothing like when Junior won the race. Yeah. Not even close.
Yeah.
And I think I missed that one, so not the Elliott part, the Junior part.
Missed the Junior one.
But that's the thing. We need a reaction. We're not getting that. And
well, because there's nothing to cause our reaction. Yeah. What are we seeing that we really love?
Yeah.
It's kind of not there.
I mean, it's the same thing with the way they have the playoff format set up. They're trying to make every year I hate to use a ball sport analogy, but they're trying to make everything Game 7.
Yeah.
And when every year it's one race, the highest finisher wins, you know what happens? I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care. Logano, like, they're like all excited about this finish.
16, that was it.
They're all excited about this finish, and I'm just like,
cool.
great.
What a great car.
Logano was really good today and 2 weeks ago. I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody knew that the 4 and the 18, one of those two should have won the championship. Maybe the 78, even though he was a little bit farther off than those two. But
Yeah.
it really should have been the 18. But, I mean, 18 won one he shouldn't have earlier, so I guess it's a fair game. But
All right, we're beating a dead horse. Let's move on to this next topic.
All right.
What is it? Where are we at? Picks
where
for
are
the
we?
500.
no, we're at expectations for the season.
Well,
we're not
that's
even
kinda
that
what
far
we-
down. I guess we've already covered
Yeah,
that.
we covered that.
All right. So we'll talk about the Daytona 500. We've seen the Clash.
It's a great American race.
I finally seen the duels.
Same.
Took me a couple days, but I finally seen
No,
them.
and let me say this.
I mean, I
No
kind of
matter what
I wasn't-
manufactured bullshit they put
if it's
on the track, it's still the Daytona 500.
if you're not picking a Ford to win the race, you're crazy.
All right, now you've challenged me.
Maybe Chase Elliott.
Yeah, that's what.
With the way he was performing, yeah, probably.
If he can get some help, maybe.
All right, well, All right, who's gonna win the Daytona 500?
I'm gonna pick Keselowski again.
Really?
Yeah, I picked him last year and it didn't work out for me, but he's as good of a plate racer as he is. He's bound to win one of these years.
Brad hadn't looked as good
I
as
think
he
that's-
has in years past
Yeah.
on speed weeks.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I
If they
think
can
Joey and
Joey's looking really good.
Blaney have shown more speed.
Because they were working together in that.
I think
in
they'll
their-
all
in their
work
duel.
together though.
Well, see, and that's the thing.
That's the
they
door
weren't-
that Stewart Haas blew wide open.
Exactly.
Well,
now-
I guess Gibbs did it. In
Gibbs did it
16.
first.
Yeah.
Gibbs did it really well the first time. Not as well as Stuart Haas did in Talladega, but they set the tone. They set the mold.
Yeah.
Stuart Haas took that mold and made it a, 3-second lead on the entire field at Talladega
It was something like that.
with 4 cars.
Um,
That's nuts.
Dark horse.
Dark horse? Since he's in a Chevy, I'm going to say Chase Elliott is a dark horse. If you want a real dark horse, then I would have to go with Kurt Busch. He looks racy.
Yeah.
He looks really racy to me. I think he's got a disadvantage being in a Ganassi car. So
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have a little bit of animosity toward Ganassi racing these days.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
What about you?
I mean,
Oh, let me guess.
No, I'm gonna be honest. My legit pick to win is Jimmy Johnson. I've just got one of them feelings, and I don't know what it is. I can't really tell you. It's just one of them out of the blue, out of the nowhere kind of thing. It's just like I got a feeling. He was looking pretty good.
I got a feeling.
According to DW, whenever he gets near another car, he automatically turns right. I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Well, if you wreck enough people, you'll be the only one left.
It worked
so.
for Dylan. I mean,
I'm just saying. If he can do it, why can't we?
So if Jimmy wrecks someone this week, DW will be like, I don't fucking like that at all. That's bullshit.
I'm sure.
It'd be like, what about Austin last year? Be like, I like Austin.
yeah. Dark horse.
Matt DiBenedetto.
Newman. Ryan Newman. He wasn't looking half bad in his duel.
Yeah, he was
really
fourth,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a long time, he was at least. I lost.
He was
track
like
of
he
him.
was like six. He was like 6 for most of that time. He wasn't looking half bad.
Yeah.
Stenhouse is gonna have to get off his high horse. I think Newman will.
Let's see who I've picked on my fantasy.
Stenhouse. Stenhouse is gonna get his ass punched. He's gonna get punched after one of these
That is
races
not what I
in
meant to.
in the face if someone don't watch it.
In the face.
In the face. I mean he's just racing like a prick.
Yeah.
And he just needs to get over it, and someone needs to show him that he needs to get over it.
Is he still racing like a prick?
No, I think he's. Yeah, I think after.
I thought he calmed down a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
he
don't.
didn't do
I thought he had calmed down, and then July Daytona happened, and I was like, well, never mind.
He didn't do anything at
since
Talladega
then,
though.
yeah.
So.
Well,
Did he have a
couldn't.
chance?
Yeah.
Like, for real. Everyone was just trying to catch Stuart Haas.
If there's a pack, he has a chance.
I mean,
Anyway, off the Stenhouse ain't even worth talking about.
yeah, for real.
Stenhouse will not
What are your
win.
picks? Did you tell us your picks?
He's next.
I think he's having a hard time not saying Harvick.
No,
I won't blame you
I'm
for
having
saying
a hard time
Harvick looks good.
picking between Harvick and Elliott. And,
I mean, because they both look great.
and
well-
both of them, and because
I just have a hard
I
time
am the
picking
most biased
Chase.
person on this planet. You just ask anybody on my Instagram page.
Yes.
Or else.
He somehow thought that Kyle Larson wrecked Kevin Harvick at Fontana last year. You
Oh
posted
shit!
that.
I forgot about.
He
Fontana.
posted that. As soon as that happened, he goes, well, if you can't fucking beat him, you better wreck him.
Oh yeah,
I was like-
did say that.
That was like the one time I had to comment. I'm like, buddy, are you serious?
Yeah, I just did that to piss off someone.
Oh, sure you did.
Uh-huh, okay.
You genuinely believed that for like 30 seconds. And long enough to post it.
Hey man, that's all it takes. I think Harvick or Elliott.
Oh my god. I have McMurray, Keselowski, Daniel Suarez, Clint Boyer, Joey Logano as my roster.
It's not a bad
I don't
roster.
know.
And then I got Kurt
There's a
Busch
few-
as a
there's a few
garage
good ones in
driver.
Well, all right.
Dark horse.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go Harvick.
Harvick.
Yeah.
I see, even though you're the most biased
The
person on
only-
the planet, I don't have a problem with that pick.
And
That's a
here's
good pick.
why: is he's always looked good, but he's never looked
Great.
like he's been a favorite. This year, he
He
looks
does.
like he has
He
been a
really,
favorite.
yeah.
Like, and then dark horse. Suarez. He's impressed me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's been one of the most aggressive this whole entire speed weeks, and he's made it work sometimes. That's the thing. Everybody's been running in a train, but him and Elliott are really the
Have been
only
making
two
passes.
that have really like kind of gotten a feel for.
Yeah.
You know.
They're the only two
Making
that's like,
moves
yeah, they're the
and-
only two who've done
We'll see.
something by themselves.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm ready to see your mom cry tomorrow. If
Oh,
that
my mom
happens.
would lose her mind if Suarez won the 500.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I had a dream he won the 500. It was
Oh, so now if
hysterical.
he wins, now Buddy Polly,
That's
Nostradamus.
an interesting dream.
Dude, when I did that damn Instagram series and I picked Kurt Busch and won the 500 like a year or two before he actually won it.
Yeah.
I was like, I called it, guys.
Does it
But-
count? Sure, we'll count it.
Yeah. See, I'm never worried about the Daytona 500 because I know the 42 is going to be slow because he's in a Ganassi car, so I'm not really
You know
that
what's
worried
funny about it is probably none of the guys we just picked are going to win.
Oh, yeah,
It-
no, not at all.
It'll be Joey Logano. Let's be honest.
Oh, fuck you.
off.
No offense to any Joey Logano fans.
Major offense.
Major offense to any Joey Logano fan.
Let me just correct
You are
that.
not wanted here.
But
Hello-
you
hello-
can subscribe if you'd like.
Subscribe, click the like button down
We don't
below,
want
bell
your
notification.
Fuck off. This is not your channel.
I don't want. If you are a Joey Logano fan and you are subscribed to my channel, please unsubscribe.
Right now. It doesn't
Angrily type the, I have just unsubscribed. You are so
unsubbed.
Good.
It really doesn't matter because I
You're
don't.
welcome.
thin.
When was the last time you posted anything on YouTube? 2014?
Probably.
Yeah. So, go subscribe to him just to piss him off. BWP2933 on YouTube.
That's me.
There you go.
Yep.
The 29 was for Kevin Harvick. This
And
channel
the
is old
33
as
was also
fuck.
for Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in that Nationwide car.
Yeah. Yeah. For you
Fuck.
kids who are, you know,
I own
10 years old
I own a
and-
33.
Huh?
I own a 33 car.
It's a Tony Stewart car.
Cool.
But
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right.
It
It
is
is.
a
It's,
Tony
that's
Stewart
right. You're
car.
right. You're right.
Some of you kids might not remember, but yes, Kevin Harvick did drive the 29 car at one point.
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
2013
That was-
and before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when
Holy
when
shit,
Clint,
that was a long time
That was when
ago.
Clint Boyer drove the 07.
Not that. 2013.
Okay,
Well, we're
anyway.
talking about 13. I'm
besides
just saying.
the
I'm
point.
saying back then.
Besides the point, unsubscribe to me if you're.
Back in my day, Kevin Harvick drove the 29
Alright,
car.
All right, get out. Bye.
Alright.
You can leave your own video.
Is that not how he sounded?
You can leave your own video.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, where are we at now? What are our expectations for the 4 in the 18 car? Kyle Booge
And
Kevin Hard.
Well, here's... What's that? Trouble with the old mill?
God, I've been wanting to say that out loud for a long time now.
Anyway, here's the thing about the rules pack. Jimmy Johnson proved it with the playoff, the chase-offs. I stole that from Wimmer 33 fan.
Chase-offs.
Yeah, the
We're going to have to call it that from now on. The chase-offs.
You talking about a chase-offs?
Yeah.
Playoffs?
But anyway, Jimmy, no matter what format, he found a way to win. And Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick both did great in the All-Star race last year.
That's true.
So
Did Kyle? Where was
I'm
Kyle?
gonna Kyle.
Kyle did
Kyle
good.
won a stage, and Harvick won a stage.
Did he?
And then won the because
He
Suarez
did.
finished second.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right. He
That's
did.
the only thing.
Yep.
Only reason I remember
Yep.
that is because my mom.
He did win a
remembers when
stage.
Suarez finishes second in a stage in the All-Star race.
I think, if anything, NASCAR has...
Best accomplishment for Suarez.
I think, if anything, NASCAR has helped out the Fords. Because they've already done the plate thing the best.
Yeah.
And then now they're making most races plate races.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically it's not a plate race because a tapered spacer doesn't look anything like a restrictor plate. Oh, wait, it does. It's just a little bit smaller. Just like my dick. Cut that part out. Anyway, I had to make that joke, okay?
That's fair. I mean, it's true, but that's fair.
Why is that picture up here now?
There's multiple.
There's multiple?
Yeah, there's two.
Can we show it? Can we show
No,
it?
Yes.
it's not.
That's fine.
It's a baby.
Sure?
He didn't get consent.
Oh, fuck him.
We didn't even ask his mom.
Wait. The baby?
Bush.
Which beer is that? Are you serious?
Merlot.
Baby.
That is my baby, or not my baby.
That's
that
not-
is my baby nephew.
God,
Lorenzo.
imagine Buddy as a parent.
And you can see, hold it up again.
I know. Sorry.
When Buddy...
So
when-
my family is obviously a big race fan, and those are 3 diecasts of all of the favorite drivers of the people in my family: Suarez, Harvick, and Keselowski. And that is the day
the
after
Keselowski
Who's the
he was
Keselowski
born.
fan? Your sister?
John, her fiance.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like him anymore.
What's wrong with Keselowski?
I don't know.
He picked Brad because it's kind of stupid. He works at a bar.
It's kind of stupid.
And so he was like, I like the beer cart. And he loves what he was
I
in the
like
Army,
the
and he
beer
likes
cart.
what Brad does for the veterans.
I
That's
like-
kind of cool.
I
Totally
like
good
the beer
reason.
cart.
Yeah.
Absolutely legit reason.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
Brad's-
why he has the America card.
Well,
No,
we-
I'm
we've
joking.
met Brad. He's a
I'm
good
joking.
guy.
But yeah, Brad's not
that's the
standing
thing about Brad is like he gets a bad rap for what he's for his big horse mouth, not shutting the fuck up. But
honest to God, don't we need more people like that? There are way too many
but
yes men in NASCAR.
we don't need Beavis. We need
Fuck it. Brad is Beavis and Kyle is Butthead.
He looks like a butthead. But anyway,
He looks like a tin
Brad
head.
Brad Keselowski, every time I like want to hate him, I like end up meeting him at the track, and I'm like, but you're such a nice guy.
But I love you, Brad. I can't hate you,
Say my
Brad.
forehead, Brad.
Send my nipple, Brad.
I wasn't gonna go that
Have
weird.
y'all seen that picture of Danica Patrick
Yes.
signing that guy? This guy's like pushing his boobs together, and she's like signing it. I was like, oh my god, I hope you got that tattooed.
Did she
Yeah.
do that for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Look it up. Danica Patrick signing boobs.
Alright. So what's the
I'm listening.
what's the next one?
What's the
Alright,
next
let's
thing?
Not go on.
Wait,
We never
we never
actually-
discussed our expectations. I expect the 18 and the 4 car to win most of the races this
That's
season.
what I said. All right, cool.
All right, moving on.
That could have been deleted.
Is
We
there
all know that's gonna
anybody?
happen.
Is there anybody that's not named Truex that can challenge? I think Brad. I think
Joey.
maybe Larson.
Joey.
As much as I hate to say it,
Joey.
Joey can.
JoJo will go.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Joey's
Chase
gonna
No fucking way.
Show that. Just in case you haven't seen it.
It's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Greatest thing of all time.
Alright, we're done.
That is the GOAT of pictures. Anyway. I'm not really going to put a whole lot of stock into Larson, really, because, like I said, plate package.
I'm not.
You know, okay,
I love him and I want him to win as much as possible, but I just...
This is another thing that I think we haven't discussed enough, is this package is going to drive some of the real true racers out of NASCAR.
If it sticks around too long...
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Larson's already said that he wants to be sprint car racing by the time he's 40. And if he don't like this package, I can see him leaving. Brad said something about it before. Kyle's already
said something about it.
Which is, NASCAR needs to... Here's the thing.
NASCAR's got to stop finding people for
that's
saying stuff.
You look back at the 2000 Daytona 500, Earnhardt went off on the, guys after the race.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching an interview with Kyle Petty and Mike Hilton. They used to talk about how they used to listen to Dale.
Mm-hmm.
And he would speak for the drivers, and he had the best interest for the sport in mind.
Yep.
And now they've kind of, flipped that, and it's like, we don't find the drivers for talking.
Overall, what's wrong
smack.
with sharing your opinion and how you feel?
How is it detrimental to the sport?
What's wrong with that?
Oh, and haven't you seen this the Instagram community? They don't like opinions that aren't
At all.
Yeah.
If they love all opinions as long as they're exactly their own opinion.
Exactly.
That's the internet.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know if I should get political.
That's not. That is a whole nother rabbit.
Yeah,
hole.
let's not get political.
We don't need to get down
there.
that road.
But honestly though, why is it wrong?
We are still recording, right?
Yes, I see it.
I would hate to be
That'd be
30 minutes far into
we're
this.
an hour in, by the way.
Well, I mean, it stopped recording 30 minutes in. It's
We're
like,
gonna have to edit some of this shit.
what about long form content? Don't you understand, buddy? This
I
is
don't have
going
the
up.
attention
Jump
span.
cuts.
You don't have to watch it. You were involved.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
No, you have to click on it, give the view, then leave. As long as
give
you
it a
give
like.
the view and like.
Give it a like.
And subscribe down below.
And
Have you
share.
guys subscribed down
No,
below?
'cause
Subscribe down below, click the like button.
You said Logano was gonna win. I'm not gonna watch your shit.
Go subscribe to his
I'm
channel.
sorry,
You'll watch
I don't make YouTube content.
Go
for
to
this
his
shit.
channel, Blazing Colin 272. You'll watch some shitty, cringy Minecraft.
No,
videos from
yeah, you can. But
2013.
also, if you want to watch the most recent video, I played Fortnite with my friend for an hour and a half. For views. Didn't work.
Anyway.
How many views you get?
11, 15, I don't know.
11. That's about how many this is gonna get.
It was an hour and a half live stream. No one came around to watch that. I don't care. But it was Fortnite, so I got 10 more views than my last video got. Anyway.
Nice.
Sorry I'm shitting on Logano, but I'm not sorry.
I mean,
People shit on Harvick
The guy
all
can.
the time.
The guy can drive though.
like,
think
if we're really gonna look at this and say Logano isn't gonna win 4 races this year, you're crazy.
He didn't win 4 last year.
You just have to win one.
And this year and
You
last
don't even
year,
have to.
Yeah, you
and
don't
this
even
year and
have to
last
do
year are anywhere comparable. Why?
They're
How?
not.
How are they comparable?
They're not.
that. They're not, but I just said it, so.
So they're comparable. Fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's
Good
only
job.
one of the races that he won last year that is not going to be tampered with.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
What were we talking about? We were talking about something important.
who can challenge the
Fighting.
four? Who can challenge the four?
We were talking about NASCAR and whatever. Here's the thing. I can almost feel a kart IRL style split.
I talked about this with somebody a couple years ago about this being a possibility.
I remember it was like a rumor for a while that it was going to happen. When was that? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because it's
something
seems
dealing with the
inevitable.
RTA and the charter system and all that.
the charter system, and there's a team council now, right? Or that's been
There's a
around for
team council. There's the race team alliance. There's the drivers council. There's the fan council. There's the track council. There's all these councils.
every time I get an email from the fan council, they're like, "What do you think of this race?" I'm like, "It sucked. Bring back 900 horsepower." Every time. Thanks for ruining everything, Colin.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Alright.
I'm sitting on the pillow because my legs hurt.
Let's move on.
Here's my thing, though. I need to say this.
He needs to say this.
He needs to say it.
He needs to say this.
Fuck, I forgot.
Caught him in a beer sip. Nice. See, the problem. Okay, so the thing that
I seriously forgot.
he's gone.
I have no idea. It was important too.
It was about splitting charter systems.
No, before that.
Fuck.
What were we talking about?
Finding drivers.
Finding drivers.
We're talking shit.
The thing is, the thing.
There was a point about that.
The thing.
I
the
don't
thing,
remember it.
The thing that bugs me about NASCAR is that if they won't listen to the fans, why are they going to listen to the drivers? Why? Why wouldn't they? Those are the guys that literally make them money. If they don't like something, why wouldn't they change it? That's the face of their business. Hey, I come out and say, this is dumb, I don't like it.
I remember now.
Here's a $100,000 fine because you went against us.
It's not, they haven't done that bad, but...
It wouldn't surprise me at this point, I'll be honest.
Here's what offends me. Literally...
Oh, hashtag offended.
No, I'm true. No, what literally offends me is every time NASCAR makes an irrational change, the playoff elimination format, the stages. I've grown to be okay with the stages. I don't like that they throw cautions in the middle. We've discussed this, but stages, this fucking package, whatever it is, your NASCAR race hubs and your NASCAR Americas, guys on there. I'm gonna say him. I'm gonna say his name, and I love him. I'm a big fan. Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Dale Jarrett, whoever. All they ever do, I have never heard one single dissenting opinion.
They're not allowed to.
It is bullshit.
They're not allowed to. They won't let them.
It's fucking bullshit.
They won't
It's
let 'em.
offensive to my intelligence that you're telling me.
That's what I told Ryan Blaney when I saw him at the Glass Case of Emotion
in Daytona
podcast.
last week.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, listen, like, they don't, the whole podcast isn't about racing, but when they do talk about racing, it's not, all like,
sunshine.
But yeah, exactly. I told him all coverage needs to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you look at like the Robin Millers and the Dave Despains.
Yeah,
and,
Robin Miller's really good at it.
Even Kyle Petty.
Yeah.
I think you look at all those.
Kyle Petty could certainly
and
go
we
far.
love them because
they're honest.
Yeah, exactly.
When NASCAR
when did NASCAR become the government?
When NASCAR
I guess the government of NASCAR.
You can speak out against the government more than you can NASCAR.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Elizabeth Warren's gonna make a big deal about it, but
stop. I'm stopping.
I'm stopping.
I already said I wouldn't say something.
I'm stopping.
Shit, is this still recording?
Lost more views.
We lost all liberals.
Seth, is this still recording?
Yeah.
Yep. I got you to look at it.
Fuck you, man. Anyway,
ooh,
get your foot away from my wiener.
Honestly, I really wish I had a chair right now because this is like hurting the way I'm sitting.
Who farted?
That was the floor.
It was the floor?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
the
the
whole floor is creaking every time you move.
Yeah.
We're gonna fall. Anyway, get your feet away from my feet.
This is going down the hill quick. Alright.
Now what are we talking about?
Alright, fuck this. Alright. Let's go.
Alright, we'll move on.
I just don't want to be in the video anymore. Bye.
Alright, we've talked about how to fix NASCAR. That's kind of what this whole fucking conversation.
Did we talk about the point system?
Yes.
We
did?
did?
Yeah.
With the whole win and you're in shit?
Yeah.
Yada yada?
Yeah.
How it shouldn't be?
Yeah.
Who is going to be a bust in 2019?
Everyone.
The fans.
Yeah, there's gonna be low. I mean, there's gonna be low attendance because what is it gonna be?
There's already low attendance. that.
Yeah.
It's going to be lower attendance. Because what is it going to be?
9 people at the Clash.
There was. I think I could count every single person at the Clash.
I mean,
like.
Literally.
Wow.
Okay, if we got in a line in our cars and went down the highway and said, all right, we can only go 65, pass each other. Let's all make passes. What's going to happen? Whoever got out there first is going to be in front. That's exactly what this is going to be. People are just going to get in line. And what fun is that? What fun is that? Fucking boring. That's all it is. It's going to be boring races. Whoever gets out front first, unless they lose to pit strategy or shitty pit stops, is going to win
Pit
the
strategy
race.
is going to be the only thing that's going to be.
It's literally going to be the only exciting thing. Someone stays out after, someone pits early before the stage ends, so
Dude,
they
watch us
so win the
talk all this
caution.
shit, and it's like the greatest thing that's ever fucking happened.
Hey.
But it's not, so it's okay.
Honestly,
We're
I mean,
not-
I would be happily wrong, because I am so ready for them to realize their mistake and change it next
When
year.
Kyle Busch comes out and says it takes all the talent away from the
Yeah.
drivers, you got a problem.
Who was it? What was
However
it?
you feel about Kyle Busch, usually when he speaks about the quality of racing, he's right.
What did William Byron say?
I have no idea.
William Byron said, it feels like driving the trucks.
Yes, he did. You're right. Yep.
William Byron is one of the most recent people to come out of a truck that's in NASCAR.
Yeah.
He's going to know what he's saying when he says it feels like driving a truck.
You know what the truck race at Martinsville felt like last year?
What?
With the stock engines in every car? Boring as fuck.
Exactly.
Nobody could pass the leader.
People are going to get out front. They're
At the
going to
very
drive.
end, the 54 truck, whoever the fuck that was,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, Todd Gilliland could barely get to the back bumper of John Hunter Nemechek. Barely. And he had to, like, really, really overdrive.
And that's going to be the races.
And then in the fall race,
Nobody
nobody got close to Johnny Sauter. Nobody.
Like, I can promise you,
So-
I'm not going to Charlotte this year. Unless it proves me wrong. If it proves me wrong and these races are good, I'll go to Charlotte. I'm not going to Charlotte otherwise.
I'm going to Charlotte this year.
Because
Because I already making payments on the tickets.
Well, yeah, you're a season holder. That's different.
Yeah.
You have already stock into it. You're gonna go. But like me,
I mean, if I'm going to watch a shit show, I'd rather be there.
Yeah.
It's at least
if I'm
fun.
gonna watch a shit show, I'd rather be
mildly
at a fucking derby, I mean, or a monster jam for
I
crying
don't
out
think
loud. I
I'd
don't
do
care
At
otherwise.
Daytona last year.
I mean, there you go.
I don't think I'd willingly go to the Coca-Cola 600 again unless I absolutely couldn't make it to the Indy 500.
Yeah.
Which I know I won't be able to.
I don't think so. It was so boring before. It's going to be terrible now.
Exactly. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awful.
I mean, and doing the 4-stage thing, it lends itself to sucking.
That was one of those NASCAR mix it up as they go type things.
Well, it's just like, think about it.
3
why?
stages.
First of all, as far as points go, why would any race pay more points than Daytona?
Why should it?
Why should it?
It shouldn't.
It doesn't make any sense. The 600 is absolutely a crown jewel event. I'm not disputing that.
They literally.
It
I mean,
should
they
not
literally.
pay more than the
I mean,
Daytona
how many?
500.
How many years have you heard NASCAR literally market the 500 as the Super Bowl of NASCAR? I've heard that so many years.
Which I hate that comparison.
I do,
Yeah.
but I've heard that so many years. The Super Bowl itself is the one game that is do or die. That's it. You've worked all year to get here.
Yep.
That's where you hoist the Lombardi Trophy. Why exactly? Why should it be that one race is just another race? Which is sad to say that with this
I don't have
with
a
the
problem-
with the way this playoff systems work, the Daytona 500 has gone from I've won the Daytona 500 to I've won the Daytona 500, but it's just a race at this point. Who cares?
Well, no.
No.
I just think... No, but I do think if you have more finishes like Austin Dillon dumping Eric Almirola to win the race, I think it cheapens it.
Yeah.
When you
Which
have
is
a
exactly
driver...
what it's going to end up being.
I'm sorry to both Austin Dillon fans watching.
You sure it's not 3?
That was terrible.
That was sorry.
It's just like he
That's not even what I meant.
He is
shit, I didn't
not-
think about that.
yeah
I
he-
apologize, sir.
He is not the quality of driver that should be winning the Daytona 500.
By a mile. No, you're absolutely correct.
every now and then you get your anomalies. You get your Alexander Rossi in the 2016 500 or Trevor Bayne. That was a weird package, so whatever.
Dude,
when you have that happen too often, it cheapens it.
You know, I told Justin how I'm like Trevor Bayne's gonna win the Daytona 500.
You did.
When?
Did you really?
Yeah, I told him the Friday after the duels when him and Gordon worked together. I said Trevor Bayne's gonna win the Daytona 500.
Holy shit!
He's like, you're smoking crack,
and he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong, but
how much crack?
Enough to know that Trevor Bayne was gonna win the Daytona 500.
Who do you get it from? Can you hook me up? It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's not a joke.
Joke.
It's not a joke.
In the great words of Kurt Busch, J-O-K-E.
Team interference.
Call me at 1-800-I-SELL-CRACK. I'll hook you up.
J-O-K-E. Joke. Alright. Favorite paint scheme of all time.
We're going to try and lighten it up a little
bit. We literally didn't even actually give a bus
I think everybody was a good answer.
No, a real answer. Let's get a real answer.
Real quick, a real answer.
Daniel Hemrick. I'm sorry. I don't see it. He hadn't even won an Xfinity
Kyle
race,
Larson.
Sure, fine.
No,
that would be fair.
A bust.
Kurt Busch.
I don't think Kurt Busch can be a bust at this point.
Yeah.
He's done enough. He's done enough to me that we know what Kyle.
No, you want to know a legit bust? I'm gonna go with
Jimmy Johnson.
Well, he wouldn't be a bust at this point.
I'm fucking.
Martin Truex Jr.
That's who I was thinking.
That could be.
That's who I was thinking.
Team change.
Okay.
And just kind of steadily rides at the bottom with the team change kind of thing. I can see it happening. I can see it happening.
If Eric Jones or Denny Hamlin outperform him, then he's a bust.
I think here's the thing. I think that's going to be a thing where it's almost too many egos at one team, and it might not work.
Yeah.
And we saw kind of a condensed version of this back in 80 whatever with Waltrip, and they had Waddell Wilson and who the fuck else was on that team? Anyway, he had a whole superstar lineup, and it kind of failed because there were too many egos, and I think that could be what Gibbs is going to run into.
Exactly, and if you want to know why Hendrick had so much success,
that's probably why Hendrick got rid of Kyle Busch.
It is. And then they had Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon who were able to work at the top of their games together.
That certainly hit its low points too.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah.
But for the most part, and they were even able to work past that and realize we're fucking great. Why are we clashing our heads together instead of working, butting heads instead of working together?
Of course, Jeff Gordon owns that car, so whatever. If he loses the 48, he still won. I'm not saying he didn't try to beat the 48.
Oh no, there's
anyway, you're bust.
My bust. I just said Daniel Hemrick.
Oh yeah, you did.
Hemrick. I said Truex.
Yeah, Truex.
Truex.
That's who I was thinking.
I mean,
I want Hemrick to do good.
Yeah, I do too.
But
I want him to show up the 3 car and just be like, huh? So Austin is that bad?
I think if he does outperform the 3 car, then I think he's not a bust.
Yeah.
If he gets beat,
well, he's already outperforming Austin.
I'm going to wait till after Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona's a shit show.
Well, no, I'm not talking about Daytona. Remember, he qualified top 12 in the Roval and ran top 10 the entire
He did, yeah.
race.
Okay.
Again, but the thing is the Roval is nothing like anything else he's going to meet all year. Except
Eric Jones showed the most speed he's ever had in a Cup car in his first start. And it has not come back since.
He hit the wall.
It has.
He hit the wall, and he's slowed down because he doesn't want to hit the wall anymore. Which is weird.
I doubt it. He's too young to have that. It just, for whatever reason, that is the fastest he's ever been in a Cup car, and it has not shown up since. I don't think. I think he had maybe one.
He's had some good races.
He's had some good races, but nothing that, like, when I saw him race in Kansas in
I was so impressed.
I could not fucking believe it.
I was so impressed.
Yeah.
And then I've just never seen that. I mean, he won a race, but it was Daytona, so who fucking cares? Whatever.
It's a check on the column. It doesn't. It's like Austin.
I think the funniest thing is everybody's like, "Damn, this race sucked," and then you get to, "How about that race, boys and girls?" And I'm like, "Dude, it sucked."
Yeah.
Bad.
Just take your win, go home. Be happy. Alright, so yeah.
I'm sure the Demolition Derby the WWE fans loved it though.
Demolition Derby. That's the word I've been looking for. I couldn't.
All right, we're gonna try and lighten it up.
Elimination Derby. That was a word right there.
That was terrible. We're gonna try and lighten it up.
Daytonalition.
Yeah, I tried
We'll
Daytona.
go.
I tried.
Daytonalition.
Daytonalition?
Daytonalition Derby. Let's go with it. Let's
We're
roll
gonna
with it.
we're
That's the
gonna
title
go
of this video. Daytonalition Derby.
Yeah.
You fucking right. Somebody write that down so we don't forget it.
Alright. Favorite
Anyway.
paint scheme of all time.
We're gonna lighten it up a little bit. Let's talk about some favorite paint schemes all time. Buddy's gonna grab one.
He's about to fart on me too.
I swear to God.
This one.
There we go.
It's the best paint scheme that's ever hit the track ever.
Ever?
Even though Dale Earnhardt didn't like it. But
Of course he didn't like it. It's fruity. He's probably like, I'm not a fag.
I like Waltrip's 81 Dew car.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Have you been resting your ass right on that the whole time?
Why
No,
do you think
put
he's
it-
so happy?
I put it like right where the crack is, so it's like perfectly. Yeah, I ran in that issue like.
Buddy's into pegging.
Maybe Buddy's just gay. Have we ever
Not
thought of that?
I assure you that's
I
not
doubt
the
it.
issue.
I doubt it. Every time he walks by a remotely attractive female, he's like, well, you see, Sam.
Down in Albuquerque.
Well, so you see, Sam, down in Albuquerque. It got to the point where he could just go, well, I go, where?
Alright.
Just like, which one? That one?
Alright.
Yeah, she's
anyway. The Harvick Looney Tunes
Of course, he looks on his
for
heart.
01. That's a good one.
Colin, you want to go first? Because I have no idea.
Honestly, I cannot think of one.
Favorite Gordon one's probably gonna
Favorite Gordon scheme all time.
be Talladega 07.
Pepsi.
That's a good one.
That's
Actually,
not my favorite. That's not my favorite.
02 Pepsi July Daytona.
I like his Pepsi.
97 Jurassic Park. The
Okay.
Yeah,
fuck
that
off.
is a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's
We
kind of
know.
like me
Whatever.
with the Looney Tunes. I'm nostalgic for Taz, man.
I
Taz got a
love
thing.
Jurassic Park cars. Now, granted, the Tony Stewart and Bob Labonte Jurassic Park 3 cars, those are really cool.
Yeah.
That movie sucks, but those cars are really cool. One had a T-Rex on it, one had a Spinosaurus on it. It's just like, fuck yeah. That'd have been cool. It'd have been really cool if they were fighting for the win in the car with the T-Rex.
But, you know, it was...
Because the movie...
A much bigger thing happened that night. You remember what race that was? It was the 01
No idea.
July race at Daytona. When
Junior one.
you got in junior. Yeah.
That was
Who?
rigged.
I'm kidding.
No, I'm fucking- All sports, it's rigged.
Alright,
Oh
Donald.
my god.
Keep out of here.
It's rigged.
Okay.
Fucking
Go.
If I'm going to talk about favorite schemes, Kevin's, like, that Budweiser, that red, like, what years did he run that? All the way up until, like...
14.
Yeah, I like that car. That car's pretty nice looking.
That's your. That's
No, because I can't think of anything better than that right now. But that's
Shit,
that's
that
a
one
nice.
on the wall with the
That's a
Coke
nice scheme.
600 wins better than that.
Yeah.
That car was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Mom
Jimmy,
hates
like
that
like I
car.
love, like
you
I
know
love,
what
like I love
Harvick
me.
cars?
I love me
That
some.
green tankless water heaters car. He ran a Sonoma in
He's-
2011.
You mean?
You have the nationwide version of that, right?
Nationwide
Yeah.
version
That car.
of that one.
Yeah,
right
but the
there.
cup version.
Yeah.
Like I like me some good old fashioned Jimmy Johnson, like 06, 07. Like that's just
Don't
nostalgia.
you love the shit?
Oh, the Shamu car.
Yeah,
I love that
Shamu.
car to death.
Shamu's a
The
good one.
Shamu car. Kyle Busch's 2012 Eminem's Miss Brown car. I don't know why, but I love that car. The brown and the yellow. It's the dumbest thing.
because he thinks Miss Brown's hot.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck off, both of you.
Well, you
But I love that car. Wait,
Every time Kyle passes by, when he sees him.
Well, like if we were at like the Richmond race, it'd be like, so you see shit down in Albuquerque. It'd be like, what are you looking at? I'd be like, Miss Brown.
You just went full on Robbie David right there.
Love you, Robbie.
Robbie, if you're watching this, you're
He's
not.
not.
But if you were to be,
Yeah, why would you watch this?
let's get an old nostalgic Robbie.
No,
David in
no,
here.
it's not. Dad's gonna beat me again.
What?
Anyway,
we gotta get a nostalgic. We're talking about nostalgia, so. Richard!
oh my god.
Richard, I forgot my pain medication. Let's go fucking CVS.
Dude, it's 2:20 in the morning. Why are we doing Robbie Newton impressions?
Because it's 2:20 in the morning.
Oh my
What
God.
do you think?
I forgot how much I love doing Robbie Noonan impressions.
I almost forgot how much I
He's
love
gonna
Robbie Noonan.
sue us.
No, I love
He will
Robbie.
not sue
I love you,
us.
Robbie. You know that.
Robbie, don't sue us, please. We don't have the money for that. I mean,
there's a lot of shit in here.
we sell some of these fucking Harvick cars and then get the money. Okay, never mind. We will not do that.
He's like, where's the nearest knife?
Oh, look at this. I hated this car. I don't like this paint scheme. I like the,
Oh, really? I love that paint scheme.
I like
You know-
the black
no.
one. The
You know-
one with the
you
black
know-
on the top.
I like
No,
that.
you know
I
what
like
paint
that.
scheme I like? I don't know what year you ran it. I'm going to go with 2010, and I'm probably wrong. Maybe not 09. Gordon Nicorette.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was
7.
And 07.
that green. I don't know what about
That one
it I
hasn't
liked.
aged well to me.
I don't know. I just
I don't like
it.
the 3 shades of green on it.
I think the only reason I like it is because of how odd it was. It's just out of nowhere. It's like, hey, look, here's green. Okay, here's green. I have a green car. All right, cool. And it's just kind of random.
I miss that 01 to 08 Flames car.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet car.
I kind of miss that car.
Oh yeah.
On the Gen 5
Yeah.
in 07.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Because the 07 one had the flames like on the bumper
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
That was
awesome. Killer.
Yeah.
Perfect car.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
So favorite paint scheme of all
Perfect.
time.
I want to go as far as saying perfect car.
If I really had to stack it up, that's probably my favorite paint scheme of all time. Just for the pure nostalgia of it. That one.
He won a lot of races in the
He
car.
did win a lot of races in that car. It makes me miss the glory days.
Favorite races we've been to.
Alright. Definitely not Martinsville last year.
Any single one Jimmy's won.
You've seen 3, so you have
Three.
to pick one. Pick one.
I don't know. I don't really. I mean, that's
Dude,
it's kinda, you go.
This is random. The truck race at Charlotte when Casey Kane won.
What year was that? 2015?
Yeah, when he beat Jones by like I don't know why.
That was like that close, wasn't it?
we were way too hyped for Kane winning a truck race. Like me and Justin.
Oh
were
my
the
God,
one
Casey Kane is back!
Ah!
Well, no, we were more excited that it was
We did
Jennifer
see-
Jr.
We did see Casey Kane's last start.
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, because he got heat stroke afterwards.
He
Oh
did not
my
race
God.
after Darlington.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I mean, he finished, 28th, 3 laps down?
That's what we're expecting
Yeah,
to.
blue.
But granted, he was running for Levi
Anyway,
Family Racing,
yeah,
so fair enough.
Darlington was fun this year until
No, I'm not picking Darlington. I'm
You know,
still
what-
upset about that.
What was fun about Darlington is that the race was just so chill up until the last 30 laps or whatever. Where literally, this is how I sat the entire race.
Really? I wasn't chill.
In my chair. I was, because my driver was like 18.
I was
20.
literally bouncing my leg up
Blaney-
and down
Blaney-
for 300 fucking
Blaney
laps.
and Johnson were both just kind of chilling back in the back doing nothing the entire night. So I was literally just sitting like this in my chair, just like watching the 42 go around, like just watching the laps tick down. Like he should win this race. He's gonna win this race, and it was just chill.
I was
I got
overall,
excited
over a stage win.
And overall, the whole day was just fun. Obviously, that was just a great race day.
Dude,
But
alright, so me and Seth. Alright, so
Oh,
anybody
God,
that's
where
been to a race,
I'm the best, by the
You've
way. You
seen
should tell
the,
me how good I am.
you've seen the guys selling tickets. You know, tickets, I get tickets, you
Yeah.
get tickets.
Here we go.
Yeah, those don't
Well,
exist in Darlington apparently.
Apparently.
And so we went down there with no tickets, and I had been to Darlington twice before this and bought tickets at the track.
Yep. Yep.
And so me and Seth walked all the
No,
way
that's not
around.
true. The second time
Yes, that's
we
Got
received free tickets.
But
You're stupid. Sorry.
we walked around that entire racetrack.
The
It was-
entire racetrack.
It was literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
We went from turn 4.
Well, not even
Down to
entire
turn
track. Basically,
two.
the entire like property
Yeah.
of Darlington Raceway.
And they were gone for a long
They
time.
could not find
They were gone for a
tickets
really long
until
time.
we got this one guy.
Yep.
And then we walked back, and then they were in charge of setting up the grill.
So I
called them.
I fucked with them.
Yeah.
I was having fun.
We called them and we were like, hey, can y'all try and get the grill running? And they're like,
I literally went,
No.
nah, not really feeling like it.
I'm like, the fuck do you mean?
And of course, because they've been walking around for 2 hours trying to look for tickets
Mind you, it
in the blazing hot
It was
sun.
98 degrees outside,
It
it
was
felt
nothing
like.
short of 264 degrees.
in real,
Give or take.
Yeah.
in human terms, it was more like 93, 94.
No, it was at least 100.
No, I mean
The
that
heat
would-
index was probably 100.
the heat index was
104.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was.
Officially, they were probably listed at
the
like
sun was-
95 or under.
The
but
sun was closer to Darlington Raceway on that day than it was to any other.
About
thing.
6 miles
like
closer.
it moved just close enough to where like the equator was not the equator anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was hot.
Yeah.
And so even Tyler and I were out there burning our asses off, waiting for you guys to come back.
Yeah, sitting on the cooler full of ice.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was walking around. I was looking for anyone with tickets. We actually had 2 guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Bullshit. You told us you
No,
were
no.
sitting on the cooler the whole time.
No,
You
literally,
watched
no,
guys walk.
We
literally-
found out later he was bullshitting us the whole time.
Well, yeah,
So.
but literally, I had a guy walk up to me and be like, "You need tickets?" And we were like, "Well, as funny as it is, yeah, we do. How many you got? 2. Well, we need about 4 of them." The guy literally said he'd go and try to find 2 more tickets in general vicinity of each other and see if he could get us all 4 tickets and come back because he wanted our money, of course.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I appreciate it." He comes by, "You guys still need those tickets?" "We still need 4 of them." Damn, he walked away. He goes, "Damn," and walked
Like,
away. I
all
was
of a
like,
sudden, we only needed 2.
I was like, "Shh, sorry, bud."
You guys wouldn't even
anyway.
have the cash. We took your cash.
Yeah, so they were literally about to beat the shit out of me because I told them I didn't have anything ready for them.
We were gonna sell your tickets.
I
if you hadn't done
straight
anything.
up found some really chill guys. I got charcoal. I
Chaz.
got a lighter.
Chaz.
I got a canopy. I borrowed a canopy from those guys
Yeah, we
because
come
those
back
guys
and
are
they
so
have a
chill.
canopy. We're like,
Those guys are
what
so
the
chill,
fuck, man?
and I was like, yeah, you
Dude,
see my shit.
We walk up and these motherfuckers have a canopy, and they have like ribs and turkey legs and chicken.
I was like,
sorts of shit.
you see my shit? I was like, look at me, look at how boss I am.
I assure you, Chaz is watching. Shout out to you, Chaz.
doesn't say how long we've been recording.
You are the best. It's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We started about 1.
I figured it'd have a timer.
We started about 1.
All right. Anyway,
What's another good one?
Martinsville 2015.
Personally, just about any Martinsville. For me, it's
Dude,
just kind
when
of fun.
Gordon won. If you have not seen my video on my channel of
I missed
the
that.
end,
I missed that. I'm so mad I missed that.
of the end of Martinsville 2015 when Jeff Gordon won the Goodies Headache Relief Shot 500.
I forgot he even won that because, dude, the fucking crowd went
my
so
God.
ape shit. Dude, I was sitting there, I was watching,
I'm so
and I was
mad I
like,
missed that.
I saw Joey passing Matt, and I was like, man, I wish Matt just take that motherfucker out.
Everybody was watching it. I didn't believe for
I
a
wasn't
second
even
anything was
paying-
going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't either. And
I
then
had
was like,
both
oh my-
eyes firmly locked. I was like, all right, if
If
he does
anything's
anything,
gonna happen, it's gonna happen right now.
I was sitting there, I was like,
there's no other reason he's out on this
I'm
racetrack.
like, I wish
going
he'd do it.
10 under.
Oh my God, what's he doing? Oh my God, he did it.
Yeah, the reaction from the crowd, like Junior won the race the year before, and I'd always said I wanted to see Junior win a race because I wanted to hear the crowd. I was curious.
I missed that too. It's crazy.
It ended up happening, and I was so pissed because Gordon got second. But I wasn't
was
pissed. I was
bigger.
just bummed. But
It was bigger.
when Matt Kenseth took out Joey Logano, the reaction was 10 times louder.
Well, because
when
Joey
Junior-
Logano had been
Yes, it was.
had been the definition of a prick that entire 6 race span, and it was due.
I have never
due.
heard a NASCAR crowd that loud in my life, in person, at least.
Yeah.
It was due when everyone.
Oh
knew it.
no, the 2011 600, that was
it that
deafening.
Was it?
Yeah, like when Junior took the white, I couldn't hear myself think.
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
I was
I believe it too.
I believe it.
I believe it.
That was
Just from hearing it on TV.
that was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know Harvick was third in that race,
I know, we've had this conversation.
and so I wasn't thinking. I saw Junior was leading, Hamlin was second. I wasn't paying attention. Junior was third, and Junior's going down the back. My mom's crying already.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my God, Dale Jr.'s going to win this race. This is amazing. This is great.
And then
he runs out of gas, and I'm like, motherfucker. And I see a black car go by. I'm like, fucking Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
God darn it. Oh, fuck it. God damn it. And
how old were you? 13?
I was, like, I think I was
14?
14
You were
or 15
yeah.
by then. And my buddy comes up to me. Buddy Justin picks me up on his shoulder. He's like, yeah, Harvick, man, Harvick. And I'm like, what? And he turns me around and I see the pylon and it's got 29 on it. I'm like, no fucking way. Like, what?
Yep.
I'm losing my
That'd
mind.
been hilarious
My
to
mother
see.
hates me. It's
His mom takes Dale Jr. very seriously.
yeah. Dale Jr. and now Daniel Suarez.
Yes. The connection I don't see, but we're gonna go with it.
I can't understand either.
Yeah. I can't understand what he says most of the time, but no, he's got.
You are very, very racist.
How's that racist?
I don't.
Like-
you need to adapt to their culture.
Somehow my mom.
Assimilate,
Somehow my
motherfucker.
mom finds so many similarities in them that.
They're cute.
They
That's
both
it.
suck.
Oh my God.
Suck what?
Oh, shut up.
At driving.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway, those are favorite races
Yeah.
I've been to.
So me, it'd be Martinsville 2015 or Martinsville 2013, whenever Gordon won.
I was at Talladega in the fall of 2015 when Dale Jr. won. Yes, I know what I just said. That was a good one.
Yeah, I thought you were pissed.
Fuck, what kind of... Dude, we started a chant. Alright, you can listen to the 2006 fall race at Talladega. You can hear the correct...
Bullshit.
Yeah, chanting bullshit.
Yeah.
We got just as lot of a chant going in 2015. After that, right? And we got a chant going in the parking lot, walking from the track. Fuck Logano Jr. won! Fuck Logano Jr. won!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You had your. It was. Everybody had their last laugh the next week though.
Yeah.
Because Logano
Yeah.
got.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was. Sometimes you're the bat and sometimes you're the ball.
Yeah.
And it sucks to be the ball. All right. I think we're done. I think we've had a productive discussion on all things NASCAR related.
No, we haven't.
Anybody want to add anything before we turn the camera off?
In the great
Fuck
words of
Logano.
in the great words of David Land, Joey Logano has a shit-eating scowl. He said that about Sage Karam, but
Sage Karam is a prick.
Close enough.
so is Joey.
All right, turn the camera off, Colin.